Jesus was taken to Pilate, the Roman governor. Pilate said to the religious leaders, "Well, what's this man guilty of? He says he's king. He should die because he's in rebellion to Caesar. We would execute him ourselves, but we're not allowed to do that. So we have brought him to you." Pilate turned to Jesus and said, "Are you the king of the Jews?" "Yes, I am." Pilate found out that Jesus was from Galilee, which was under the rule of Herod. It happened that Herod was in town at that time because of the Passover. So Pilate just sent Jesus to him. Herod was happy because he wanted to see some miracles. But Jesus wouldn't even talk to him. Finally, the king and his guards just mocked Jesus and dressed him in royal robes and sent him back to Pilate. Religious leaders accused Jesus of many crimes, yet he stood there and didn't defend himself. Pilate said, "Do you hear what they're saying? What is your defense?" But he still said nothing. Finally, Pilate realized that this man wasn't guilty of any crimes worthy of death. He wanted to release him and finally thought of a way to do that. It was his custom to release one prisoner at Passover. He was about to take this to the people when he got a note from his wife. She said, "I've had many nightmares about this man you have on trial. Don't do anything to him. He's innocent." Pilate went before the people. He said, "Who should I release to you? Jesus, called Messiah, or Barabbas, a robber and a murderer?" The religious leaders thought that Pilate might do this, so they had prepared the people. People shouted, "Barabbas! Give us Barabbas!" "Oh, but what should I do with Jesus, called Christ? Crucify him!" Pilate turned away because he didn't want to execute this innocent man. The religious leaders came to him and said, "If you let him go, we'll tell Caesar that you helped someone who was in rebellion to the empire." Pilate went back to reason with the people. "Do you want me to crucify your king?" People shouted louder and louder, "Crucify him! Crucify him! We have no king but Caesar!" Finally, Pilate realized that the people were about to turn into a riot. So he called for a basin of water. He stood before the people and washed his hands. He said, "All of you are in a witness that I am innocent of this man's blood." The people shouted, "His blood is on us and our children." So Pilate finally gave in to their wishes, had Jesus whipped, and turned him over to the guards to be crucified.